What is your strategy for managing a global organization through hypergrowth?
Yeah, it's managing a big company is a funny thing. I After like 100 people, in some ways, it's kind of all the same because you
Mhm.
can't actually talk to them all every day, and so it becomes sort of a abstract as you get larger. I spend a lot of time trying to figure out what should I involve myself in, where can I
Mhm.
help, where can I change something for the better. The organization is filled with great people who
Yeah.
work very hard, very independently, and so it will just do its thing. They'll all go. They don't need me in order to get up in the morning and do their work. So, for me, my leadership style is a lot about inserting myself in the right places where I can help make things better, solve problems. I'm not always right. Sometimes I get involved and I regret it. I'm like, oh man, I went in and stirred the soup and did not help. And sometimes I do help, and I just try to make that second category bigger than the first.
All right, great. I'm sure that's super successful, right? That's all people want from a CEO is to make sure there's a vision in place, make sure there's a company is well managed from a financial standpoint, and then removing obstacles so that they can get up and do their jobs every day. And it's terrific. I'm remembering I did some work with Ross Mason when he was CEO at MuleSoft a long time ago, and he said every end of every year he would sit down with his feet up and a glass of whiskey and just think about what does MuleSoft need from me next year. And that was the big question. And then he would decide where in the organization he would sort of focus his energies based on the answer to that question. And I love that because it was so egoless. It just wasn't about, what do I want to do next year? What are my goals? It's what does this company need from me?